All right, chat. It would have been longer. My throat's killing me. My hair's bad too. All right, my camera also feels like way off right now. Wait. This way. Nope, not that way. This way. It's been a day. It's been a day, chat. Like, I woke up, so our son, excuse me, our son, after like the first day of school, of course, is like getting sick and whatnot. And of course, that just like trickles down. And Novels and I both had like, hello there, sore throats and whatnot. So, oh wait, this is covering that. I don't want that to cover that. What do I do with that? Nah, it's good enough for now. But yeah, Link, hello there. But yeah, so since that, I haven't been able to do much. That's why, like, on the video this morning that I did for the reveal of Namor, yeah, like, I don't know if you could tell during the video, but I was like struggle busting through it. I was just like, oh my god, like it wasn't like a ton to talk about either, but I was also just like, so here we are. That's all right. Alex, welcome to the chat. First physical therapy was yesterday. Thought it was at 3:25, but it wasn't seen until 3:45, 3:50. It's always good to be early, and this way you can blame the doctors for when they don't see you on time. That's always my strategy, at least. I like to make them feel bad. I'm like, Did Novels have a good birthday? She did. It was a good time. She really enjoyed stream. She enjoyed hanging out with you all. She thought it was really fun. She's now addicted to the Harry Potter game. So she's been playing that nonstop. She actually took my Steam Deck downstairs and I had to teach her how to work it because she wants to play it. She also got a little bookshop, something on Nintendo Switch. So she's been playing that too. And it's hilarious because, excuse me, she's never really played video games before, but those two things, like, she likes the management, I think, aspect of the bookshop game, where she just like manages like the bookshop and whatnot. So it's like cool and it's a good pace. And the Harry Potter one, obviously she loves the world, and it's been really good for her in that sense. Sorry, I had to put the poll up to make sure you all like the video, trick people into coming over on YouTube. But yeah, so she had a really good birthday. She's been doing that. She's been having a lot of fun. So that's been really, really cool to see. Link, what's going on with the Dist of 20s? Man, I'm trying not to be sick all the time. That's it. I mean, I know it's always in the beginning here. You gotta like, kind of get through it. Cause it's just whatever. And we didn't have back to school night, but we had like the kind of back to school night where like all the kids come and like talk to the teacher and whatnot, and he was kind of chill. He was kind of like whatever. But yeah, it was fine. Mongoose, how's it going? Hey, we also had the return of the school petri dish sickness at our house. Yeah, like our son's gotten it probably the worst, but I have been. Novels and I both just have sore throats and tired. So we'll see how late tonight's stream goes. I'm not 100% sure. Link, not a fan of Namor? No, I don't mind him. I just said Namor, and let me tell you how wonderful the Marvel community is about to let you know that you said a name wrong. It's not like something we do constantly on this channel all the time, and it's basically just a meme at this point for me. They had to let me know in the comments and whatnot and mention it. Actually, to be fair, I think my Discord, my Discord's great, but the main Marvel Champions Discord, I lurked it for a while, and nobody judged me too much in there. It was just in my own comments or whatever. And I saw Reddit didn't even bother posting it. I didn't post it on Reddit because I'm just so sick and tired of Reddit. But yeah, they were just like, really let me know. And like, it was like no, that's too many. It was like maybe 5 comments of just like, it's Namor. And it's just like, bro, you saw the first one. It's the top comment, or one of the top comments. Calm down. Calm down. I'm not going to spontaneously burst into flames. And it's like funny too, because I'm a huge Final Fantasy nerd, right? So Titus, who's obviously not called Titus, he's Titus, but no one calls him Titus. They call him Titus. And like, they all just accept, like, you say how you want it. Aerith, Eris, whatever, man. Just do what you want, right? So many other things in Final Fantasy realm. Just do what you want. It's cool. It's not a big deal. But man, Marvel people, they will not let that go. So it's whatever. I'm happy I'm taking a step away from the game. Let's just say that, because not that I'm like leaving Marvel Champions. I'm just like backing off a little bit, because that community is just getting a little, not the Champions community, the Marvel community is getting a little much for me right now. I got a lot going on in my personal life. I have so much stress and anxiety about my own job. I don't need it on that side too. I like what we do here. I like creating videos. I'm going to have it be fun and chill. So on them. Speaking of which, I don't know if you all saw that Villain Theory, because we talked about this, how Villain Theory is leaving, and he made another video. He's basically done, or he's definitely done soon. He's just like, I'm done, but I had like a dozen more videos, and he's come out with like 14 or so. He's like, no, I really am done. So I was talking to him a bit about it and whatnot. So it's always good to talk to him, because I really respect Villain Theory as a human being, and just like as like a person in general. I think he's a really good guy. I've never met him, but I've been fortunate enough to talk to him a lot, done videos with him and all that fun stuff. And I think he's like a really good human being. So it's just really nice to have like a person who I consider very level-headed, very respectable, just be able to like share some of the grievances I have with the Marvel community, not my community, not the Marvel Champions community, the Marvel community. And like, not that he said anything bad, it's just me just being like, bleh, listen to me, let me complain. And he's like, yes, of course. So I will miss him when he's officially gone from Marvel Champions, but I know he'll still like hang around and whatever and talk. So no, it's not that I'm not a fan of it anymore. I just got judged a lot. But Link, welcome to chat. Cyber Jace, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. What's the name of the book sim? I have it right here for you. Tiny Bookshop. The art's a little like, I don't know. I mean, I like it. I think she was a little iffy about it at first, but I think she likes it now. But they use like legit books, like the Two Towers, right? So like there's people that come in and like want actual recommendations, and you have to find them the book to like recommend to them. And it's like, it's all legit books. Like some of them are new. There was some manga people asked for, like Jujutsu Kaisen. So of course she had no idea what that was for. But it's really cool. It's a really cool like simulation game. It's very just like cozy, low key. I think it's $20. Might go on sale eventually. But yeah, we have the Switch 1, and she's playing on that. But I think you can play on the Switch 2 if I remember correctly. Comic book nerds are the worst. Actually, it's Star Wars nerds. They're the worst. If it's, you know what, Mongoose, it's funny. It's like every community gets to that point, right? Where it's just like they get so deep in it. And it's like, I think the thing is, and I get to a point, so I want to like badmouth them. I think a part of it is that you just become so invested and you love that thing so much that like it becomes a part of your identity. And once something becomes a part of your identity, you become very protective of it. When you become very protective of it, you want everyone else to either A, recognize how much you know about it, or B, like love it as much as you do. And I think that's what it is. At least that's how I'm approaching it. That's like people not being malicious. It's just people, I think some people genuinely want to be like, hey, no, dude, like just FYI. I know, or maybe I don't know, that you meme about this stuff all the time, but this is what it is. So just what it is. But it's every community does that. Like when you get deep enough, except for video games. I feel like video games, that's not the case. Maybe we open a okay. We need to open a flea market with all the used games we need to sell. Agree. Chat, can I tell you something? So Novels hopefully isn't watching. She has judged me in the past for buying Pokemon and not selling it right away. Well, I don't know if you know, but right now the Charizard EX box, whatever it is, Not EX. No, that's wrong. Charizard box. This bad boy. This bad boy. Charizard Ultra Premium Collection Box. So I bought that bad boy when it was $100, and I think I had a coupon too, but I don't really remember. That might have gotten even cheaper, but I bought it for $100. Sold that bad boy for $350. All of a sudden, she's on the Pokemon train. She's like, actually, Pokemon is fantastic. And I have some of the other boxes too. Actually, now looking at it, I need to sell this bad boy. I have one of these I bought for $20, and they're selling for $80. So anyway, so on eBay right now, I'm like liquidating a lot of my Pokemon stuff because I'm trying to. One, we did the video of financial stuff, and I did this for a while when Pokemon was much easier to get things, and like now it's really hard. So I haven't been buying anything recently. I'll wait till it calms back down and can get things heavily discounted. But before it went crazy, I was buying stuff for a really good price. So like I have this one as well. This Charizard box is downstairs. I bought it for like $30, and I want to see. I think this thing will go up in price real soon, but it's got like a giant Charizard in it, and I kind of want the Charizard because I like little statue things that they make me happy. So I kind of want to open it, but I know it's gonna be worth a ton of money soon, so it's just like, ugh, put it in the basement. If I don't see it, I won't think about it. But yeah, I used to love opening and collecting. I used to love collecting Pokemon stuff and opening it. Then I collected extra stuff and held on to it, and now it's kind of just sitting in the background. You know what I mean? Everyone is getting sick. My son and I, also welcome on, bro. Viking, hopefully doing well. Are getting over COVID, and now my wife is getting it. It's a weird new strain. How's it doing? How's it treating you? I remember. So, okay. I don't know for sure if I had the alpha variant of COVID, the very first strain. What I do know is right when it was first coming into the United States, and when it was already in China, I went to a trade show in Las Vegas, and I went through the Chinese pavilion with a lot of sick people. And I came back from the trade show, and I was very sick to the point that I was coughing so bad I couldn't sleep. Things went through me very quick. I couldn't breathe. Like, I've always been in shape and I've been a runner. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't do anything and whatnot. It was really, really bad. I lost my sense of taste. I lost my sense of smell. Like, just everything was a mess. And I remember thinking for about 4 months, I can't stop coughing. Like, I was better after a couple of weeks, but then I couldn't stop coughing. Like, it just would not stop. And this was before the vaccines and everything. So I remember thinking for like 4 or 5 months straight, like just every time I was hanging out and I would like walk up the steps, I would just start coughing nonstop. And I was like, this is just my life now. This is what it is. And then at that point, as I was like, after I got sick and whatnot, we heard about all the things that COVID did to you. I was like, that might be this. And I went to the doctor, and of course, they're like, well, it's already through your system. We can't tell if you had it or not. Though then later on, they came out with the antibody test, but it was just not worth the effort. And then one day I woke up, and I just stopped coughing. And I remember thinking, I'm not coughing. This is weird feeling. And then since then, I got it one more time. One time that I knew of. And it was just like, it was basically just a cold at that point. And I was like, whatever. But yeah, I haven't really kept up with any of the strands I've been like since then. So Namor, no, yeah, exactly. Speaking of Reddit, I posted my first scary story on the Creepcast Reddit page. Can't for that community to ignore it. Yeah, show her the game. She's really enjoyed it. I don't know what she's doing now. Novels downstairs, but I think one of those things. Though the Steam Deck's only going to run Harry Potter for about 2 hours, so that thing is a battery hog. Pokemon's so worth it. I know, right? I used to love playing Pokemon. I used to love it. And now it's gotten insane. I did it for like 2 months, same thing. Lost my sense of smell and taste for a few weeks. That no taste thing got annoying. It got really annoying because so when I lost my taste, I was getting really frustrated with it. So I just kept making food spicier. Because I was like, I love spicy food. So I just kept dumping more and more hot sauce. So to the point I would just have like a piece of toast with an egg. So one of my favorite breakfast foods is a piece of toast with an egg on and like an avocado. Well, 2 slices of toast, 2 eggs, and a whole avocado split between them. And I remember I was getting to the point I would just covering the entire top with sriracha sauce and then putting red hot pepper flakes on top to see if I could taste anything. And I couldn't. I was just like, meh. And then of course then when I went to the bathroom, I felt it, if you know what I mean. So it was the worst. But yeah, it was a rough time. It was a rough time. Worked all through it though. Well, because we worked from home. Well, I mean, I guess everyone worked from home at that point. But because I worked from home, I was just like laid in bed or laid next to the toilet and then just like sat there doing work. I was like, I don't know what else to do. I gotta like do something. But yeah, I haven't really kept up on it anymore. I don't really care. If I get sick, I get sick at this point. I just take some tussin. I do the old Chris Rock approach. There's a whole skit about that, right? Whenever you're sick, you just take some tussin. That's all I did in my life. But yeah, no, I got the Namor cards. Namor. Excuse me. And I talked about it. They were fine. I saw some people that were upset, not at me, about the situation, because like, you only got to see 2 cards of the 5-card set, and it's like, oh, it's so hard to like judge it. And like, I do get that of like why people would want to see more of those cards. But it is one of those things that's just like, they don't want to reveal too much. You can't give me like 5 cards versus somebody else only 2, right? They're just trying to be fair. But it's like weird because like, yeah, like on the surface, Namor seems fine, right? Nothing too crazy. But like the other 3 cards that are missing could be like, make him activate with an extra boost card. Or it could be like, give him like a tough status. So, like you don't even know. So it's one of those things like, there's not much to talk about because I can't talk about it working with other things because it's a mod set, right? You can just work with anything. I also saw a lot of complaints recently. I think it was on Web Warrior Fanatic's channel, which I feel for that dude. I feel like he gets dumped on sometimes for absolutely no reason. But like I know on his thing, he like did a video on some cards and like did like a pretty in-depth video about it. And it was a longer video and people were just like, why are you making this so long? Why are you making a video that long? It's like, bro, if you don't want to like watch the video, don't watch the video. Like get off of people's backs, man. It's like stuff like that that's been really exhausting about the community recently. Like really exhausting. And it's a part of the reason why I don't do like regular videos except for the ones that we do on live stream now. Cause like the amount of negative comments I receive, like my channel has suffered. It's definitely slowed down in growth. I used to get about 200 subs a month. Now it's like 50. And it's one of those things like, I don't even care because it's just like people just dumped on you for every little thing you did. And it's like, where do we get to this point in Marvel Champions where it's just like all these people are trying to create content. It's all of a sudden like, nope, they're terrible. They're the worst. And instead of not watching the content, I'm just going to tell them how terrible and awful they are. Cool. Whatever. I guess not whatever because I am complaining about it, but that's why I've been really excited to play more Lord of the Rings because the Lord of the Rings community hasn't complained about my videos yet. Booktubers have been making videos saying there's a problem of creators dumping on peeps. That the creators are dumping on people? Interesting. I feel like I do that. I feel like I complain about the general public. But I think it's also a little bit different in the sense that like I'm not saying like, hey, person XYZ is the worst human being ever. I just treat it as like one conglomerate of people, like one giant blob of people. So I like to think that it's not the same, but maybe people view it differently. I don't really know. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, in other cool, I'll show her the game. Yeah. Let us know what she thinks about it. If she likes that, if she gets it and likes it. I'm sure it goes on sale eventually too. What was I gonna say with that? Marvel Champions. Oh no, I was gonna move on from that. Not that I was moving on from it. Anyone could talk about whatever. But it's one of those things where nope, lost my train of thought. See, you get a little sick and you just lose your train of thought. How embarrassing. Oh, but I did today while I was waiting for work stuff to like roll in. I did finish Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, the new one. I mean, I finished the original a bunch, but the new one took me a solid 10 hours to beat because I knew what I was doing. finished it. Let me tell you, the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Holy cow. It is so incredibly good. And I saw some people on Twitter like being like, they changed the game because like the jiggle physics are slightly different. It's like, oh my god, knock it off. It's a phenomenal game. Holy cow. And again, I get it's expensive for a remake game, and if you're not into it, whatever, but it's one of my favorite games of all time. Second best Metal Gear Solid game, in my opinion, behind the first one, behind Metal Gear Solid 1, not the first Metal Gear game. So for me, it was one of those things that was just like amazing. You know, it was such a cool experience. And it was one of those things I was like, yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3, the OG, always like it looked good. Like it's especially for a PS2 game, it looks really good, in my opinion. So I was like, I don't know if they really need a remake, but they redid the controls, so it's not like those tank controls anymore where like you have to stop and aim and point, whatever. Like you can walk and aim. Oh my god, makes it so much better. So I really hope that they continue Metal Gear Solid remakes, and they redo Metal Gear Solid 1, and they redo Metal Gear Solid 2, especially with the first one, because the first one is one of my favorite games of all time. I love that game. I love speedrunning that game. It's so amazing. So it's one of those things where I hope that they continue doing it, and they do it for the second one, and then hopefully we get the fourth one so I can actually legit play it again, because I don't have a PS3 and I can't play it. I can emulate it, I guess, but I'm so bad at emulators that it's just like older age sneaking on you, dude. It's killing me. It's killing me. Simple things, man. You cough, it's all over. As long as we don't talk about K-pop Demon Hunters, then we're good. Fair enough. Not tonight. Not tonight. I need all the love I can get tonight. We do have a box I'm gonna be opening up tonight. I didn't put this in the thing, and this is actually probably a really bad YouTube title and thumbnail. Yeah, I can show this side. The Allplay people sent me a mat. And it's gonna be the new background of our desktop. It's like a desktop mat. It's gonna be massive. They're small, and it's gonna be massive. So we'll shut it off in a little bit. But I'm really hyped for that. Let me hold on. Let me update my YouTube. Don't judge me. But how is everyone's week going? What is it? Wednesday? God, it's only Wednesday. Feels like one of those things where it should be like much later. You know what I mean? We've been dealing with a lot of nonsense at work. I think I told you all this. I have like a huge micromanaging boss, and it's been fantastic. Let me tell you. Hold on, chat. We're gonna trick people in here. I'll show you the work I'm doing really fast. You want to know how I become such a great YouTuber? I'll show you the magic live chat. This is so bad. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, chat. I know you're judging me. I don't want an outline. I want a glow. Because you're ever like, how does D20 trick people? What you do is get this. Yeah, you can call it that mark. Hold on, let me move this over. You can see all my my thumbnails I make. I don't want this to come up on my screen. Then we go here. We edit this. Edit this. Change this. Add some other projects up here. There we go. Wait for it, chat. Wait for the tricking. I appreciate all you do. Personality wise, you are the best to watch for Marvel Champions. Dude, Link, I appreciate you being so positive, dude. I appreciate you, dude. It gets rough at times. No, I shouldn't say that. That makes it sound like I'm like complaining. I'm not really complaining. You just do it in Canva. Yeah. I'll show you all my secrets. Wait. Is there something I can't show? No, all this stuff I can show. So Novels actually uses Canva a lot for things, and I will literally just go to like my YouTube thumbnail, and I'll kind of scroll through these, and I usually go pretty far down because I've used a lot of these, and pop in, and I'll be like, no, like that looks fine, but take these girls out. They're the worst. Then it's just like, well, all right, what do we want for the Enchantress? Yeah, like we'll put her there and whatever. And then Loki's sweet, so we'll do some Loki action, right? Make it pretty big. Actually, what's his face? Daring Lime is really good with this. Like really good. Like insanely good. And I'll usually drop Shadow or glow it depending on how it is. And especially if I'm going live, you just pop a live in there. Call it there. Boom. And then export that and call it a day. But yeah, that's all I do. I'm not a good designer of graphics or anything like that, so but yeah, Link, no, I appreciate the kind words, dude. It's one thing we always try to do on this stream was make it more personality driven than like other things, because I think other people are really good at other things, so I'm not gonna try to compete with them. But it is sad to see, like I said, Villain Theory leaving, and just other people getting dumped on constantly. I thought those cards you put on there were blank. I was like, wow, you want to see how you do that? I don't know if people are generally interested in that. Canva is really powerful. So, right, you take the card. And what's funny, Facebook gets really mad that I do this because they're like, he's tricking us. So yeah, you can legit just edit it, and then you just do a magic eraser on it. And just highlight what you want to get rid of. Erase it. Boom. It's pretty solid. I think you can do it with like the numbers and stuff too. I thought about going all out on it and like hiding everything. I was like, that would probably be obnoxious at some point. I don't know how well it will do the 6 though. No, I can't do it. It's a little too much. Wait, you could probably erase the name now. Nammer. Yeah, you can erase the name. So like stuff like this is really hard to do. Wait, can we get him out of the photo and just have the sharks? But yeah, some of the stuff they can do with this is like crazy. Erase him. Erase him. Not bad. Maybe we can erase this. Just leave a blank spot. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. They're crazy. It took me forever to do this stuff. I could have made it like this. Actually, if you do this enough, can I erase this? Erase that 1? No, it's going to keep that 1 no matter what. It's trying so hard, but I can't do it. But yeah, that's how I do the blank ones. I actually, to be fair, I think I stole that idea from someone else. I don't know if it was a Marvel Champions YouTuber or if it was someone else. Canva is the best. Dude, Canva is so good. I feel so not intelligent with it though, because I've seen what other, like I can do like 1% of what Canva is possible of doing, right? And it's one of those things like I want to spend time learning it, but I spend so much time of like doing other things that like it's not like I should spend more time on. Like thumbnails are one of the most important things you do as a content creator, and it's just one of those things that's just like I don't know, I just don't have time for it, Week is going all right. Back is very slowly getting better. Good. Pain comes and goes. Still on weight restriction, but I don't know how much longer. It's funny. I was talking to my buddy, who he lifts a lot. I lift a lot. No, I haven't lifted in a little while, and he was talking about how like he can't do like squats anymore because like he jacked up his back and had back surgery, and it's one of those things like he's so protective of now, even though he had that like in high school. So, yeah, it's just backs, man. I always get scared of my back. do it for teaching as well. That's awesome. That's really cool. Villain Theory will make a new video next week. He has more retirements than a pro wrestler. 99 Ninjas, how's it going? Yeah, well, he has 4 left, right? He says in him. And I was talking to him offline, and he's like, yeah, I got a few more left. He's like, I feel a little bad, like, you know, whatever. But you would think their original product would have some vanilla blank for maybe a beginner pack. Yeah. Yeah, you would think so, but that's all right. We'll do the work. It's not that big of a deal. I get the whole thing of you are not everyone's cup of tea, but you make it entertaining and like your takes on all the Marvel Champions content. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, there are people that really hate me. And it's really funny because I think I talked about this, that in the beginning, I used to kind of care. I was like, oh my God, people hate me. And I realized there's a bigger content creator outside of this space who they're at 100,000 subs. And he's been really kind and like giving me advice. And I remember talking to him one day on Twitter, DMing him. And I was just like, how do you do it, dude? Because like he gets a lot of hate. And he's like, bro, like you have to not care. He's like, if you want to do this and like have fun with it, because at that time I was like, oh, I might do this full time, but just the board game space isn't big enough to do it. But he's like, bro, he's like, you just have to not care. Like, just stop caring about these people. And I was like, you know what? You're right. And once I started doing that, it felt pretty darn good. And then plus it's, I think made this content better, more interesting maybe. I don't know. It's like when SpongeBob was trying to paint off Mr. Krabs' first $1 bill, but he accidentally covered the whole dollar bill of paint. It's John Cena. I love it. I feel like a noob on Canva. Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like I said, during live, when him and I have done the video stuff, spoiler alert, we'll probably be doing another one soon. He does like a lot of stuff in Canva, and I was watching him do it. I was like, dude, how do you know all of this? How are you this good at this thing? And it's absolutely amazing to watch. I'm really fascinated by anyone that has like talent in something. Like I see people that are really good at like a thing, and I just like stare at them. I'm like, this is amazing. They're like, you could become really good at this thing, right? This whatever this thing is. I think it's really, really cool to see and really, really cool to watch. A big fan of it in general. And then sometimes it motivates me to do better, and other times I'm like, nah, never gonna do it. Maybe one day I'll do it with Canva. So, but I don't know. We'll see if I decide it's worth it or not. It really should be worth it. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Oh yeah, so yeah, beat Metal Gear Solid 3. Loved it. I have to. Oh, I also. No, I won't say that. But yeah, beat Metal Gear Solid 3. I got when you beat it. I also realized because they do like the achievement stuff. So for those that don't know, at the very end of the game, when you beat Metal Gear Solid 3, and you're getting, spoiler alert, the presidential medal and stuff, you can look in the background to see Ocelot go like he usually does. And only 7.5% of players have ever done that. I know the game just came out, but still, 25% of the people that bought the game have beaten it because they beat the boss. And it's just like, you didn't do that part? Like, there's like a solid chunk of you that just didn't do that part. Like, you really should. It's really sweet. But now I want to go back and like, I feel like Joshy, where I want to go back and do all the extra stuff because there's so many achievements I haven't touched yet. I don't know how to hide this because I don't want people to see my library because I don't want people to judge me. But yeah, I went through, and so like a boss. Oh, you can just do that. 25% of the people have beaten the game already. And it just came out. But yeah, 7.5. Apparently it's a harder achievement to get. I don't know. I think that's what the golden thing means. And it's just have to look at the end, chat. If you're gonna play the game, look at the end. But yeah, anyway, love this game. I am already hyped to dive back in because they give you a bunch of like skins and stuff after the fact. Also, is anyone like me where they have a Steam library and there's not like adult games on it, but there are games that I feel like if people knew I played, they would severely judge me for. And I pretty much have them hidden. And I feel weird about it. And I don't know if anyone else is like that. We're just like, I don't think I want people to see my Steam library because I just don't want to answer those questions, you know? Maybe I should just be judged. I don't know. Though I'm sure I get judged for everything on it. Oh, so I want to open this box up. So I reached out to Allplay. And I was like, hey, I really like your mats and whatever. Like, let's work together. And we don't have like a lot to work together on, unfortunately. But they did send me the sweet mat. They sent me a really sweet mat. And I wanted to show it because, as you all know, on my table, I can show the table, right? Yeah. Oh god, the camera's crooked. It's very, very boring. Right? Really boring. And I was like, I want to spice it up a little bit and have a continuous background. No judgment from me, I appreciate it. I want to spice it up to make it look good. But like so many mats are so boring, or they're like game specific. And I was like, oh, I want something that's like unique and different. So reach out to Allplay. Now this is their small mat. This thing is gonna be the size of my desk. So they make really high quality stuff. It comes in a fun thing, which already makes it a million times better. But this one, they said, do you want a plain mat or do you want a fun mat? And I said, what's a fun mat? Because I like fun. And they're like, well, it's better than your plain ones. Hold on, I don't want to show it yet. Sorry, this thing looks awesome. All right, so because the thing is, like, I have so many like mats specifically for like just certain games, and that's it. But I also wanted one for my desk to just like be on. So this one is a design from, hold on, oh, they don't have it written. It's oh no, I know what it is. Now it has, you probably already beat with her. Now I know, right? So this is a Ian O'Toole mat, and I love his artwork. I think it's phenomenal. Oh, it's big. I don't know if you can see it. Is it upside down? No, it's right side up. I was actually worried that the colors would be too crazy on it. But I was like, I want a sweet, fun mat to put on this table to make it look good. And especially when you play like smaller box games where like there is nothing, and I have like 2 really small black mats. And I'm like, I don't want that. I want something fun and cool. Excuse me. Tabletop. Oh god. And to cover up my I voted sticker. Not that I'm upset that I voted. I just, you know, want something more fun. Oh god, it's so big. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Oh no, I pushed a button. That's okay. Okay, we can do this. We can do this, chat. Hold on. It's massive. Hold on. We'll figure this out. But yeah, so like we can put like the smaller box games on it. Oh no, don't push my drawing shoes. I need those, my preciouses. Oh shoot. Yeah, it's a little big for my desk, but that's all right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at this bad boy. Now, I mean, I'll still put like Marvel Champions on top of it, but I have to space it out a little bit better. Actually, hold on. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Also, like, you can't see at the edge, but right here at the edge, like, it rolls over a little bit, and I always put my arms there, and it's just like a pain in the butt. Actually, I don't even need that mat. I could just keep the mouse right on it. I've always wanted like a big desk mat. So anyway, that is our new Ian O'Toole mat. It is premium finish. It has their non-slip back thing, which is great feeling. I just want to rub it. So anyway, that's gonna be our new desk mat that we have going on. So thanks to Allplay for signing that. I appreciate it. You'll see more of it in the background when I play other games and stuff. Like I said, for Marvel Champions, we'll still put the Marvel Champions mat down on top of it. But yeah, go support Allplay if you want. I don't have a link or anything, but just tell them D20 sent you if you buy anything from them. Yeah, helps me out. But yeah, it's one of those things that's just like, just put it out here. It's a nice finish. And also, again, it's on their website. It looked like it was gonna be like more colorful. And not that I'm complaining that this isn't colorful. No, I guess it didn't. It just on the website, like I was like, oh, is this gonna be like super bright in colors? Because I don't want it to ever detract from the game that I'm playing. But it's definitely not like it's good looking, obviously, but it's not like a super over the top brightness to it, which again is for me good, because I didn't want it to be like distracting from the game itself. You know what I mean? That was important to me. So, all right, let's fix our screen now. This is how I measure my things. Okay. Also, I can't tell if it's ever crooked. And that's what other mats are for. But yeah, just something nice to put on the desk. So, like I said, if you go to Allplay, this is the small mat I got, which is expensive, $80. But this is the small mat I got. But $80 gets you, like I said, premium mat, premium feel, premium finish. It's massive. I might have to take the stands off and put this, like, because I have, you can't really see, but here are two monitors, right? This is one monitor and this is the other monitor. Like, so when you see a monitor, you see this one and I only see this one. And there's lights and stuff that are mounted to the desk and whatever, and they take up space. And I feel like I have to put this under those mounts, but I don't know if it messes that up. I don't know. I also want to remount everything. We'll see one day. I don't know how bad that would be to mount that stuff like on top of a mat. Like, it's supposed to be like attached to the desk, but what if it's not? You know what I mean? So I feel like it's not perfectly center. I feel like I need to slide it over. There we go. That's better. Oops. Slide it over a little bit. Cool. Cool. But yeah, that's what we got going on. So thank you, Allplay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, support them, support their channel. Here's the link to all their, or to the mats at least. So you can check it out if you are interested. But yeah, and the other thing is, like, because I have mouse pad, I have 2 mouse pads. Chat, don't judge me. I have a small one for everyday use. Right? It's actually like a Razer one. I also have a big one for when I play Fortnite. You can tell where I used it primarily. And it's one of those weird things that's just like, it's like a pain to switch between the two. It doesn't really make sense, yada yada. So I've always wanted a desk mat that, like, you wouldn't have to like switch up mouse pads. Small things make me happy, chat. And this is one of those small things. Oh, okay. Okay. I also tried to ask them if they were working me with as an affiliate. Not yet. One day. One day. Then I'll push the mats a lot harder on all y'all. All right, I think what we're gonna do is kind of dive into Marvel Champions, or not Marvel Champions, the game we're playing today, Lord of the Rings. And we're gonna put a mat on top of a mat, the way God intended. Oh, that's not the right screen. This is also like a very Chip Theory Games thing, when you put mats on top of other mats. Oh yeah, we could tighten that up too. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Oops. That was the other thing too, is when I played, the wood would show in the background, and I was like, oh, I don't like that. But now, this looks better. Do I care about really silly things, chat? I sure do. I sure do. Don't judge me. All right, cool. Cool. So, we are continuing our playthrough. Let's get this out. Let's get this out. Does anyone else here play Lord of the Rings? Do I have Lord of the Rings people here? That we'll need a little bit. This we'll put over here. Not on the mat. It's not the new mat. The one deck. Where are we? What are we doing? Me, and it's wearing me down. I love it, but yikes. Conflict at Carrick is what we have to do. I get it, dude. Alright, cool. Like I said, this was one of those games that I played a lot. And then I got very tired of playing. Not for any particular reason, just one of those things, you know. Alright, we need Conflict at Carrick. That, we need the Nightmare Pack. Oh, that's Journeyland to Anduin. Conflict at the Carrick. Alright, we have this symbol. We need the river and a bear claw. Bear claw. Journey along to Anduin. Cool. But I guess that's the attraction sort of too. Yeah, it was all, again, it was also one of those games that, like, when it first kind of came out, people were very like, it was not that it was bad, it was just rough around the edges sometimes, is all. Okay. So Conflict of the Carrick. We are doing a Nightmare pack on it. Nightmare deck. All right. So while searching for Gollum along the banks of the Anduin, the heroes hear rumors of a group of trolls that have come to the Carrick, bringing chaos and strife to the valley. The Beorings, led by Grimbeorn the Old, are known as the peacekeepers in the area. So the heroes set out to find Grimbeorn and assist him in driving the intrusive trolls back to the mountains from which they came. Conflict of the Carrick is played with the encounter deck, blah, blah. Alright, so set up. Do it in a second. That we will do in a... Oh, we gotta fix that camera. We gotta fix that camera. Sorry, chat. Let me fix it. There we go. Cool. Cool. All right, we got 1, 2, 3. I'll move our deck over here. If it gets hard to see anything, just let me know and I'll zoom in on things, but I think we should be pretty good. All right, so we got that. Got that. Got that. Okay. So, oh wait, let me turn these lights on and stuff so you can see better. These lights also generate a ton of heat, so I gotta open the windows up. Chat's never alive. They're hanging in there. I get it. They just want to chill and play some. Actually, we need better music. I can't play Lord of the Rings. Is there any good video game things we want to play that's not Nintendo? What's the Final Fantasy IX soundtrack? Play that. All right, so add... Oh, wait. Before we do this, we should probably look at the Nightmare deck and see what changes in the setup. Okay, so we have to get rid of the old Luis, Stewart, Morris, Rupert, the 3 bee pastures, Oakwood Grove, get rid of the 3 of them. Roasted Slowly, get rid of 1 of those. Misty Mountain Goblins, get rid of 3 of them. One, 2, 3. Banks of Anduin, get rid of 2 of them. Wolf Spider. Oh, Wolf Rider. Wolf Rider. And then 2 Goblin Snipers. 1, 2. Wargs, get rid of 2 of them. Despair, get rid of 2 of them. 2 Brownlands and 2 East Blight. Alright, so all this goes away. And now we have a new 3A as well. And we have a bunch of other things as well. Cool. Okay, so stage 1A should remove 5 unique troll tokens instead of 4. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's all of them removed. And 4 copies of Sacked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 5 though. Okay, so that fixes that. These get removed as well. Cool. For the encounter deck, then shuffle 1 sacked card per player back in the encounter deck. So there's already 1, so I guess we take 1 and shuffle it back in. Cool. Oh god, it feels so nice. Okay. Got those. Got those. And then 18 plus 13 is what? 9, 10, 11, 30, 31? 31, think you all can see that? Cool. Cool. Put that there, even though it's glared, that's fine. Okay. Flip this over. Did I read this? While searching for Gollum in the Anduin Valley, you receive word that the group of trolls have come to the Carrick. As this area is under the watch of the Beorings, you seek out their leader, Grimborn the Old, and discover he's already set out in a rage. You follow, hoping to find him before he confronts the trolls. After placing the seventh progress token on this quest, the Carrick become the active location. Discard various active locations from play. Oh wait, we're supposed to put the Carrick in the staging area. Shoot. I was like, that's not there. There it is. Okay, that's in the staging area. My bad. Barely live, but yes, let's go. Alright, so that goes in the staging area. Immune to player card effects. Players cannot travel to the Carrick except through card quest effects. While the Carrick is the active location, each trolls get more stuff. Alright, so we'll worry about that in a little bit. Oh, we have to reduce our number by 3. 28 we're down to. Because of Eowyn. 2, 4, 6. Alright, chat. So, we have Gandalf, we have Vilya. I think we stick with that. Let's start the game. Resource phase. Draw a card. Heed the Dream. Alright, so planning phase, I think... excuse me. We could start pretty aggressive. And get Vilya going. Because we don't have an enemy to deal with yet. And if I remember correctly, you kind of want to build out. So we'll use 2 resources. Put Vilya on Elrond. Exhaust Elrond with Vilya. Play a top card. Faramir comes in. Okay. So now we're going to be questing. So we have 2 that we go against. This does say at the end of the quest phase, if no progress is placed in the current quest this phase, place 1 progress on the current quest, bypassing active location. And then after defeating a unique troll enemy, you may choose and discard 1 sack card from play. It's important to note. So after placing the 7th progress token here, the Carrick becomes the active location. Discard other active locations. So that's going to become the active location when we put 7 on here. In 7 rounds, we're going to anyway because of the Nightmare Pack. I think this is what they did because they didn't want you going like too fast, too hard in the beginning. Because I think a lot of people, the way you beat this the first time around was just to like kind of stall out and build out your board because it wasn't too bad. So we'll quest for 4 against the 2 in the questing phase, right? So let's grab this. Questing 4 against 2 plus another 1. Damages a character. We'll deal with that a little bit. So we do quest for 1 whole point. Actually, you know what we'll do? So you all can see it better. Put that 1 right there. So you can see that there's 1. All right. Cool. So that's that. We would travel, but we can't travel here to the Carrick. It's still in the distance. So now we're going to encounter. They're at 20 versus our 28. So we will engage them. He would attack for 2. If he damages a character, discard that character from play, which is absolutely terrible. So he's going to get a bad card. Let's have Faramir defend this. Hopefully the boost card's absolutely nothing. A Baltimore Snowman, how does it go on? Deal X shadow cards to this attacker, X the number of players in the game. Alright, so another shadow card. Does nothing, which is good. 2 versus 2, no damage. So because there's no damage, we don't die, which is always nice. We will deal 1 damage to them now. They have no shield, so you just take 1 damage. I can't engage anyone else, so nothing happens there. So we're all good to go. This goes up to 29. And then we ready up. Good start for the first round. Okay. Resource phase. 1 here. 1 here. 1 here. Wait. In the freeze, if no progress. There was progress placed in this. We don't have to worry about that. Draw a card. Another Villia is useless to us. Alright. Unexpected Courage. I want to save Arwen's resources, because getting her to let me ready up Elrond is going to be massive. It just doesn't do anything for us yet. But I do want Gandalf too. So what we'll do is we'll put Stargazer in for 2 off of Elrond, because he can pay for basically any other color allies, just not other items. So we can exhaust her to place any card that we want in the deck. Also, following my slightly disastrous aggression Thor deck, I am now trying my hand at leadership 1 centered around strength and diversity. How's that going? Is it strong? So we could use this to modify this deck to make sure that we Villia a really good card. A part of me, though, doesn't want to die to the snake. Snake! It's got a lot of lightning for Thors. That's awesome. So we could have her as just like a defender for the snake, which I think we might do. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. So let's use Villia again with Elrond. Be good. Okay, the Archer. Actually, the Archer's really good. Okay, because he's going to be able to kill stuff really easily now. Okay, that's really good. All right, so what we'll do is we'll quest for another 4. All right, so that was our planning phase. We got our characters out there. We'll quest for 4 against 2. 1. The Hill Troll is going to be there. Excess combat damage dealt by the Hill Troll. Okay. Now we'll deal in a little bit. Play solo. Yes, I've had a few different versions work, though. I keep getting to test that leadership deck hopefully this week. Nice. All right, so that's 3. So we do put 1 more on here. And it's going to be going up by 1 anyway, so that works out fine. We cannot travel here. Optional engagement, we're at 29. The Hill Troll's at 30, so we don't have to optionally engage him. And I don't want to deal with that Hill Troll yet, because he would probably straight up murder me. So the snake is going to be attacking. I want Stargazer to take this hit. If attack enemy is a troll, it's not. The defending character does not ready during the refresh phase. Okay, it's not, so that's fine. This looks like a good start. That troll don't engage until 1 shot. Yeah. All right, so they take out the Stargazer. They only have 3 life left. All we have to use is Yazan to deal 3 damage, knock him out. Now, Yazan is declared as an attacker. Deal 1 damage to a non-unique enemy in play. We could deal 1 damage here, but I'm pretty sure he still defends. Like, we can't just, like, deal straight damage. I don't think. I think that's different. I think. Actually, I don't know. Now that I think about that. I don't know if that's attack or damage. Hold on, let me look up the rules really fast on that. No, that's attack. So I think we can deal 1 damage. With this card, does anyone know off the top of their head? It says, after Yazan is declared as an attacker, deal 1 damage to a non-unique... Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, he's not unique. And he's in play. Is there anything that stops us from doing that? Yeah, it's not one attack, it's one damage. I think we can do a damage. I think we can. Alright, we'll do 1 damage because he's not unique. But we will exhaust him and deal 3 damage. Over here, he defends 0, takes out Snake. Snake is dead. Alright, so we're going to go up to 30. And then we refresh. Sometimes they made the cards a little too strong, chat. Alright, so resource phase, 1 there, 2, 2, draw a card. Marksman of Lorien. Alright, so I know my original plan when I was talking this out was to get Unexpected Courage, but we could play Gandalf instead. Maybe. We could play Gandalf. And instead of lowering our threat, we could just deal 4 damage to an enemy. So we should just deal damage to him. We will engage him, let Gandalf take the hit. We don't have enough to knock him out, though. 5, 6, 7. I do like the idea. It's like usually you want Gandalf to just come out. Well, if he comes out, what would be the point of him coming out right now? Does it help us greatly? It does. Because if we lower it by 5, our threat that is, then it gives us some more breathing room. And that might be better? And then we can still deal the 5 damage. Yeah, okay. So I think we're going to play him. 4, 5. I think we're going to lower our threat. Yeah, we're going to lower our threat. Down to 25. We'll play Vilya, because we'll get another Gandalf, right? All right. Elfheim. After your threat is raised by the result of questing unsuccessfully or by an encounter card or quest effect, reduce your threat by 1. Okay. Let's just then quest with Gandalf. And Elfheim for 5. We're going against 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's even. When it's in the staging areas, players cannot reduce their threat. Okay, so it's 5 against 5. It's completely even. We're going to go to the troll lair as our active location. And we're not going to optionally engage anyone. So we don't do anything. Now, we will go up 1 threat because they end the round. Also, at the end of the quest phase, if no progress was placed here, none was, this still goes up by 1 so that we can't stall out. Then we ready up. And we lose Gandalf. Which I know seems like a little bit of a waste, but we get more playroom with this. So one thing I love so much is the allies in this game is so awesome, though it feels like it feels awesome, can't say enough. Yeah. It's really, really good feeling in this game. I mean, you basically, the only like downside, I guess, is that you just kind of like ally swarm half the time, but still, like, the characters is what makes, I think, Lord of the Rings so cool. At least, you know, my opinion. All right. Let's hold on to our cards. Let's do Elrond again. All right. Actually, that's really good. Defender of 3 can help us with the Hill Troll. I mean, he's going to knock him out, but that's not bad. Feels like they stay longer. They do, right? Like, so much you spend in Marvel Champions, like, just literally using your allies as human meat shields. Like, it doesn't really feel that thematic to me, at least, because it's like, I'm literally throwing out this hero who's an ally, but, like, is also a hero in the game to a point to, like, just literally get, like, destroyed. You know what I mean? Like, it's a weird feeling. Okay. So, let's quest for 4, 5, 6. 6 seems like a good amount. Actually, no, let's do 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got to get through the active location too. All right, so it's going to be against 3. The first player chooses a hero in any player's discard pile and removes that hero from the game. I don't have a hero in the discard pile, do I? No. Then heal all damage from each troll enemy in play. No. If no damage is removed from any troll, this gets surge. But there was a damage healed, so thank goodness on that, right? All right, so 3 against my 9 is going to be 6 total. So 5 of it goes through this. This goes up 1. And it was going to go up 1 anyway, so that works out fine. I don't want to optionally engage anyone, so we're good. This goes up to 27, and we ready up. All right, next round. 1 resources for each. Card is Gandalf. Chat. You know what we could do is we could play Gandalf now. Deal the damage to them. I feel like we have enough defenders and stuff. We could actually take out the hill troll. Would have been real bad if you decided to shoot him a few... Yeah, right? I know, if we had him before when we dealt like the 5 damage and stuff. But I think now we can pull the troll down with Gandalf. Because we can have Jub Jub as a blocker. I mean, he's going to get one-shotted, but that's okay. But then we have a 4 attack... 5, 6, 7. He does the damage. Yeah, I think this is the round we do it. So I'm going to do 2, 4, 5. Put Gandalf in play, and we're going to deal 4 damage to an enemy in play. That is still in play, even though it's not in our main area. Oops, those are resources. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's use Villia. See what we get. Big money, big money, big money. Reduce one player's threat by 6. This goes down to 21. Okay, so let us quest now for 7 total. Do 4 total. Hey, Canadian, how's it going? Consequential damage really hurts. Lessens the worth of the allies, in my opinion. They usually don't run a whole lot of decks with allies. Yeah. D Troll Slayer 20. All right, so 4 against 3. Oh, no, this is another 3. Hives and hives. So, 3, 4, 5, 6. This goes up by 2. So 23. Now, after your threat is raised by the result of questing unsuccessfully or by an encounter card, you reduce your threat by 1. So this goes down to 22. This, we did not quest successfully, but still goes up to 1 because of the Nightmare deck rules. Now, for traveling, after any amount of progress is placed on this, deal 1 damage to each character in play. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, if we get it so that we don't place progress on it and we just wait 2 rounds, we'll discard the active location. So let's travel to that. We'll travel there. I'm going to try not to succeed because we have pretty low threat. All right, so in counter phase, we're going to optionally engage the Troll Toll. Now, we're going to have Jub Jub here block it. After he exhausts the defend and attack, discard 1 face down shadow card from a non-unique enemy. Oof, then we're getting more attack. He knocks out Jub Jub. Now, he's got 3 defense. So, we're going to do 4, 5, 6, 7, plus he deals a damage. 7, 8, 9. Is that enough? No, that's more than enough. So wait, we're at 7. He's going to defend against 3. So we just need 4 damage, right? 4. That's 5. Yeah, we just need 4. So that's good. Yeah, so he's got 5 damage. We have to do 4 more. His 3 goes against the shield. 4 more knocks out the Troll Toll. He is gone. Okay. That's the end of that. Go up to 23. Gandalf goes doing wizard stuff. We are almost out of Gandalfs, which is no good. We put this up to 23, right? Did we just increase it? Should really do this in order. Yeah, we did. Okay. So we just put that up. 1 resource for each. All right, we're pretty good now. Draw a card. Ooh, okay, I didn't want another Gandalf already, but we'll make that work. All right, so we don't actually want to quest successfully. because we don't want to put anything on hives and hives. We can get rid of it by advancing the stage in 2 more rounds, naturally. They make a Star Wars co-op. Please make old Ben Kenobi be like Gandalf. I know, right? Keep recycling the idea. I'm for it. All right, Elrond. Master of the Forge. Master. All right, let's quest. I don't want to successfully quest. That's the tricky thing now. Let's do 2. We're going to quest 2. 2 against 2. This is another 2. So it would go up by 2, but Elfheim is ready. So we only go up 1 because he reduces the amount by 1. We can't travel anywhere, so that's fine. We quest technically unsuccessfully, so it goes up to 6. It's almost at 7 for us to advance. End of the phase. So we go up to 25. We're almost at our starting amount. And this is good. Okay. Please get a resource. Card is a test of will. Okay, that's good. Now we can use Arwen's 2 resources to put unexpected courage onto Elrond to ready him up, which is really solid now, because now we can use Elrond to Vilya. What do we do with this now? Goes to the bottom. It's an action card. That player searches the top 5 cards of his deck for a card and adds it to his hand. Actually, we could do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't want Steward of Gondor. We'll take Northern Tracker. Shuffle the deck. Steward of Gondor would be fine if we can use Stargazer to put it back on top, I think is how that works. One of my cards puts it back on top, but oh well. Alright, and now we can use Unexpected Courage to ready ourselves up. We can actually oh no, we're close. One more resource we could put Beorn in and have a big attacker too, and then we're just good. Congrats on the reveals. I wasn't expecting to see Namor, totally Namor, so soon, but so excited for him. Also, second Fantastic Four related character on site with Super Scroll. Hope there are hints for him. Yeah, I think Fantastic Four is next wave. I think you're good. All right, so we're going to do 4 against 4. I'll do 4 against 4. That card is a 1, the snake. So ours goes up by 1, but Elfheim reduces it by 1. And we did not quest successfully, so this is now up to 7 because of a Nightmare deck. So, forced. After playing the 7th progress token on the quest, the Carrick becomes the active location. Discard the previous active location. So we get rid of the hive thing, which is really nice. And we're at the Carrick. So that's solid. This goes away. All right. 2A. You approach the Carrick and find that the trolls have been watching you from top of the rocky riverbank. As you approach, the trolls close in for attack. When revealed, place the unique troll cards previously set aside into the staging area. We cannot defeat this stage if there are any troll tolls out there. So it's still at 1. All the trolls come in. All right, after it makes its first attack, that's fine. These are all 34. So we have to be careful with 34. Just going to place them all to the side.
Hello there.
Hello there. Keith, how's it going, man? All right, so we can't travel. This is going to make it tough, so we have to get through that. Within the staging area, this becomes a lot stronger now. This is going to come into play. All right, so the snake is going to attack. We'll use Master of the Forge to defend it. That's fine. It kills Master of the Forge. They're in the staging? Yeah. Place the unique troll cards previously set aside into the staging area. Yeah. So we have a lot to quest through now. So he's got 4 life. What we're going to do is attack 3. He's going to deal 1 damage. Keith, thank you for the gift sub, dude. I appreciate it. I'm going to put on Bob and Rob. And then we'll do 1 more here. Knock out the snake. So our problem now is that there's a total of 5, 9, 10, 11, 15 plus 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. There's 22 questing points in the staging area now. So we have to get through the 22 because this makes it really tough. We have to get rid of this. So you have to do 22 questing points to get through it, and then also go through this to get rid of that. We have a lot to get through, chat. It's going to be bad news bears for a minute. All right, end of the round. What we'll probably do is Gandalf our way. We have one more Gandalf. And what we can do is, I don't know if I want to deal damage to enemies. I think if I reduce my threat and then pull in a few. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to have to pull in one at a time and be super careful and patient with this. I don't think we're ready to pull in yet, because I need to get more characters into play. Oh, we can do Northern Tracker, actually. I think Northern Tracker is actually huge for us right now. So we do one. Oh, wait. I read this wrong. Wait. I read this slightly wrong. Nightmare changes 2B. It said place Louis, Morris, Rupert, and Stewart into the area. So does Bob not go in there? Rupert, Louis, Stewart, and Morris. Rob and Bob don't go in. They're stuck outside. So that actually is better for us. I didn't realize they changed the rules on Nightmare. My bad. Okay. That's makes it a little bit easier. Rob and Bob is still at play. I think they become in the third scenario. So it's only 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Only 17 now. It's 5 less. So that's pretty good. But this Northern Tracker can place progress on here, which is helpful to us. Okay. Oh, we didn't pay for this. 2, 3, 4. Okay. We could put the marksman into play too, because we can get -2 on a troll when I pull him in. Actually, wait. That's fine. Maybe -2 isn't the right move. I think Bayorn is the right move once we get into play. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Okay. Let's use Vilya. We have to keep building out. Treebeard. He enters play exhausted. This doesn't help us now, but that's okay. Okay. We'll ready up Elrond, because we're going to need the quest hard. Okay. Let's use Faramir's ability to choose a player, and each player we control gets +1 to their questing ability. So we're going to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 total. Which isn't enough, but it gets us close. Actually, no, we should do more. 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, that's what we'll do. 18. We get to place 1 quest on something in the staging location. We're not going to pull anyone yet. We need to get rid of this, because this is adding 4 for no reason, plus another 2, so it adds 6. So 18 against 3, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's another troll. Who's going to come and engage with us? So I say 19, so ours goes up by 1. Elfheim reduces it by 1. We have to engage the troll toll. So while he's in the victory display, each troll enemy gets +1 hit point. Ugh. All right, he's going to deal damage of 3. Let's defend with Elfheim. 2 against the 3. Nothing else there. So 1 damage on Elfheim. Okay, he stays there. This goes up to 27. Oh boy. All right, we're hanging in there. Hanging in there. One. Draw a card. All right, Stormgazer actually is helpful because we can use her as a cheap block. Okay. Okay. Let's use Vilya again. See what we get. Okay. The Eagles. Oh, we have to put 1 resource on him. Oh, this is supposed to go up by 1 because we didn't quest successfully, but it doesn't really matter. All right. If we put Stormgazer in, we get a blocker. We could do last Gandalf and reduce our threat by a lot, which I think is the right move right now. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll do 4, 5. And we're going to reduce our threat by another 5. Brings down to 22. Long term, I know putting the damage on him would be nice, but I think long term it'll work out a bit better. I'm hoping at least. All right, so now we quest. First, we're going to do Northern Tracker. And in doing so, we get to place 1 on here. This is almost gone, so that's helpful. And then we need to deal 8 damage total to him. So 4... Oh, we could do these 2. We'll save Treebeard and Gandalf for that. And then... Oh, I didn't pay for Stormgazer. Sorry. I should have done that. We just talked about that, but I didn't do it. Sorry. Stormgazer's on. So blocker, 2 attack. So we can quest then with 1. He's going to add 1 to everyone. So 2. We ready him up. So that's another 4. Brings us up to 6. Another 3, which is really 4, brings us up to 10. 4, which is really 5, brings us up to 15. 15. 16, 17, 18. And we'll do the Eagles for 19, 20, 21. All right, 21 against 3, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Destroy all heroes with the cards. There is no sacked. Then shuffle roasted slowly back into the counter deck. Okay, we haven't gotten a sacked yet, which is good. There's only been 1. I think there's 1 in there. Are you winning, son? I'm hanging in there. All right, so 21 against, what did we say? 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that's 4. So 4 goes on here. Oh, shoot. Troll enemies get extra 1 attack and extra 1 defense. That's okay. All right, he's going to attack. Stormgazer's going to take the hit. She's going to get smashed in the face. 3. The defending character gets -1. That's fine. Stormgazer dies. Then we do 2, 6, 10. He really gets 3 defense, but still 9 damage. But we have to remember this. Well, he's in the victory display now. So each troll enemy gets 1 extra hit point. So, no bueno. Gandalf. We are out of Gandalfs. Gets her ready up. Resources. Draw a card. All right. Once we quest with Northern Tracker, we get rid of this, and the questing amount goes down by a lot. So that's good. And then we can pull them in easily. Do Elrond with Vilya. Steward of Gondor. Okay. Massive. We can use Steward of Gondor. Put 2 more resources on here. Let's do Marksman. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're going to increase our questing points by 1 for everyone. Sorry, already up with Unexpected Courage. So, Northern Tracker is now questing for 2. We placed 1 on here, so this goes away now. Massive. Absolutely massive for us, because now we're only doing 5, 9, 10, 11. So that's 2, 4, 5, which brings us up to 7. This brings up another 4, which brings us up to 11. So now we're breaking even. Let's do the Eagles for another 3. So it's 14. And what did I say this was? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're up 3. It'd be nice to pull one of the trolls now and try to deal it damage. I don't know if we're ready for that yet, though. No, because that's gonna make him tough still. Let's do another one. Let's do 17. So 17, and then okay, another troll that we just dealt with. So that's 1, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 against 17. So this goes away. And then this we get more, but it doesn't matter. Once we advance, we advance. I don't think it matters. No, it doesn't matter. All right, he optionally engages us, or he forcefully engages us. He's gonna deal 3 damage. He actually has 7 life. Let's have Elfheim take this hit. So he's defending 2 against 3. Plus that, so he takes 1 damage. He still has 1 life left. So he has 7 life, so we have to do 9 total damage. So 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. Takes him out, but now everyone has more hit points now, so that's even better. This goes up to 24. Let me ready up. Oh boy. Oh, I never did Steward of Gondor, did I? I don't think I did this turn. So I'll do 2 more. Pretty sure I didn't. Chat, you can correct me if I did. All right, we did that. Now everyone gets resources. Let's get one for him and her. Draw a card. Jump, jump. Do Steward of Gondor before I forget. Let's do our defender. 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to say we have to put Bjorn in play, because once we get in play, I feel like we're really good. All right, let's do Vilya. All right, Friol comes in. She commits the quest. Look at the top 5 cards. You may discard, or look at the top card. You may discard it. All right, we probably want to start pulling soon. Maybe. Yeah, we probably do. We probably need to pull one at a time. Okay. We'll do this to ready us up. Okay, let's do 1 to everyone. Not tracker. We don't need a tracker. So this will go up to 4. We get to look at the top card. And get to decide if we keep it. 10 attacks you, raise your threat by 1. I don't want to deal with that, so we'll throw that away because we can discard it. So 4. 4, 8, 13. Against 5, 9, 10, 11. 11 against 13, we'll keep that. Oh my god, it's another hill troll. Okay, so that's up there now too. That's by 1, so this just goes up by 1, that's fine. Alright, chat, I think we actually pull Rupert. I know we should go for the weaker one, but I want to get rid of some of these strong ones. We have to do 13, 14, 15 of damage. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We can do it. Okay, so we'll pull this guy. He gets a bad card. Our defender is going to be Jub Jub. He throws away the shadow card, so I don't have to deal with that. He's going to attack for 5, defend 3, so we take 2 damage. Now, we do 2, 3, 4, 5. We get to do 1 damage to somebody else. So we'll deal that to here. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15. That kills him. Now he goes into victory, and now we can no longer reduce the shields of each of the other trolls. All right, let's go to 25, and we ready up. We can also ready up our Ent whenever we have to, but I'm saving that. Saving those resources for when we need it later. All right, we did that. He goes up 1 resource, 1 resource, 1 resource. 1 resource. Glorfindel. Alright, Steward of Gondor adds 2 more. I'm going to put Beorn into play. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put him in. So we get extra attacks. We can do a big swing with him if we need to. We still have 3. I can't afford Glorfindel yet, but soon. Soon, chat. Alright, let's use Vilya. Oh, Gathering Courage. Has face defeat. Each player may search his deck for 1 card to add to his hand. Ugh, okay. I don't mind gathering information, but Swarm, Lord of the Rings style, basically. Alright. I was really hoping for another ally. So we're now going against 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going against 10. So let's exhaust Faramir to again be able to add +1 to everyone. Oops. So it's 4. Do Unexpected Courage to raise up. We get to look at the top card. Riverlands. No, we want to get rid of that. Actually, no, that's fine. That can go into play. So we'll keep that. So 4. 5 brings up to 9. Brings up to 13. 13 seems good, right? Because what did we just say this was? 2? And while it's in the staging area? Each troll gets +1. So it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 it's going to be. So we need 1 more 2. Let's do Treebeard. Because we can ready him up. So it brings up to 16. This comes in. Oh, hey, look at that. So we succeed or tie or whatever. It doesn't matter. All right, so we're going to travel there. And then we can spend 2 to ready up our Ent. Actually, do we need to? Actually, I don't know if we need to. Yeah, we'll see in a little bit. All right, I'm going to optionally engage now. Lewis? No, not Lewis. He looks tough. Stuart. We'll do Stuart. Lewis would be good, but we gotta wait a little bit on him. Actually, no. I don't want to do that. I want to do Morris. Alright, so Jub Jub is going to attack. Or he's going to attack and he's going to hit Jub Jub, who's going to get rid of his shadow card. He swings and kills Jub Jubs. Okay. So he's got 12, 13, 14 damage we got to deal with. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Also, we get to deal 1 damage. We'll deal it onto this troll. We knock him out. Victory 2. Everyone gains +1. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They're immune. While he's in the victor's plate, each troll enemy gets +1 attack and gains immune to player effects. That's fine. So everyone attacks for a little bit more. All right, it goes up to 26. All right. We're working on these troll tolls. We raise that. Everyone gets a resource. 1, 1, 1, 1. We'll put gathering information over there. Draw a card. Elven Light. Elven Light can only be played from your discard pile. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that yet. Okay, so we will discard a card from your hand, which is Elven Light, to add 1 resource here. And for 2 minutes, and there's eagles, horses, Lord knows what else. I know, right? It's my strategy. Okay. Let's do Glorfindel now for 5. So 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, I think we're really good now. I think we're really good, chat. So, let's use Steward of Gondor. Get 2 more. Vilya. Another marksman. Sweet. Ready ourselves up. And we quest. We're going to add 1 to all of our questing points. So it's going to be 4. And we're going against 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We get to look at the top card. It's the snake. I don't want the snake. Snake. 4, 8, 13. 13 against 6, 7. It sounds pretty good to me. So 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3 more takes out this. Now, while this is the active location, each player must raise his threat by an additional point during the refresh phase. Oh, that sounds terrible. Yeah, it's fine. We can clear that pretty fast. Do we want to optionally engage now? That's the question. He'd be hitting for 5 against Treebeard. Yeah, let's get Stuart. Stuart. So Stuart's swinging for 4 against Treebeard. I'm going to Treebeard take the hit. So it's going to be 4 plus nothing. He defends 3, so it's 1 damage. I am going to spend 2 resources to ready an Ent character. Hey, Treebeard's an Ent character. I don't even know if we need that, but he is at 14. Oh, sorry, it's 1 extra damage. I forgot. So he's at 14, 15, 16 total we got to do. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16. Kill him. Now, each troll enemy gets +1 defense. Cool. We refresh 27, 28 because of our active location. We're going to have to worry about that guy soon, but that's okay. Like I said, I think we're pretty good. Not too worried. Everyone gets a resource. Draw a card. Warden of Healing. Okay. Warden of Meat Shield. I know that was bad. Don't judge me, chat. So we'll put the Human Meat Shield out for no 2. We'll use Steward of Gondor to get 2 back. We will do a Vilya to get. No, Elfheim can't go into play, right? Because he's already in there. He is already in there. Just put him on the bottom. Right? Otherwise, move the reveal card to the bottom of your deck. Yeah, just goes to the bottom. Okay. we do have a pretty big board, so. Beast now.
What's you up?
Ooh, 41 months. Do appreciate the support. Hopefully we're doing well. We're just killing trolls right now. I'm going to discard a card from my hand. Not that one. This one. To give her a resource. Let's actually spend 4. Oh, no. We can't put tree beard. We already have a tree beard. We have a tree beard at home. Okay. This is good. This is fine. So let's have Faramir going to be questing. We're back at 0. Furial. You raise it by 4. We get to look at the top card. Troll Lair. Players cannot reduce their threat. Yeah, it's okay. We'll do that. So it's gonna be 4, 8, 9 total. Okay, so we got 4, 8, 9. Then we want to do an extra 3. So we'll do Glorfindel, which gives us extra 4. So that brings it to 13. That's good. All right, so this comes in. It's 3, 7, 10. I think I overcounted that, but that's okay. This goes away. We can travel here. So that's there, the troll lair. And then we're going to optionally engage Lewis. After he attacks, we raise our threat by 3. That's fine, because we're going to be doing that anyway. So, Warden Healing is going to be taking this massive hit of 4. If it's a troll, resolve the 1 revealed effect. Oh. Player with no sack cards attached controlled by the first player. Attach a hero. Attached to a hero with no sacked. Okay. Cannot attack, defend, commit to a quest, or trigger its effect or collect resources. Oh no. Alright, we'll have Arwen. She is sacked. Alright, so we have to raise our threat by 3, brings it to 31. So next round, he will engage us. But we locked out Warden of Healing. That's fine. So we got to do 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 damage. So, should we ready them up? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. Yeah, we do a lot. Okay, kills it. After this enemy, each troll gains, after this enemy attacks, raise your threat by 1. Okay, so we defeated a troll. So after we defeat a unique troll enemy, discard 1 sack card from play. Bam. Got rid of that. All right, this goes up to 32. Ready up. $32. Resources for everyone. Money. Draw a card. Eagles. Oh, we can put those in play. Which is what we're going to do. So more eagles into play. Actually, I'll put the eagles down here. It costs 4. So 3, 4. We use Steward of Gondor. Place 2 more onto here. You all know the process, right? Vilya to get a card in. We can't. Actually, there's no point in even using Vilya anymore. There's just nothing else to put in. We have like all the things right now. Okay. So we're questing against 2 plus another 5. Or I'm sorry, against 1 and another 5. So we'll use Fural. We're just gonna do 3 with her. Look at the top card. It's not a troll lair. Yeah, it's fine. We could do that. All right, so that's 3. We'll do another 3. Brings up to 6, 7, 8. That should be good. And then it's 1, 3, 5 more. Gets rid of this one. We are going to travel here. This troll is going to attack us. Now, he's attacking for 7. We're going to have the eagles take the hit. Oh, wait. We must assign damage to extra people. So we want to be careful, actually, what we do. We'll actually have Treebeard defend this. So it's going to be 6, 7. Yeah, it's going to be 7 total damage. So it's going to be 4 more. Does 1 extra damage off a Treebeard. Or does 1 extra damage. Treebeard dies. And 1 overkill damage. It must be assigned to increase your threat. So 33. Okay, cool. And then we just need to do... oh, we have to raise our threat by 1 because he attacked. Because of Luis. He has 1 extra defense. So he's at... Let's just say for right now, it'd be 12, 13, 14, 15. It'd be 15 minus the 4 is 11. So we got to do 11 damage. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's dead. Actually, we need to keep track of that. What did I say? 13. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so he's dead. Goes in the victory spot. The reason that's important is because you think you're done, but in Nightmare, you're no longer done. We're revealed. Add Rob and Bob to the staging area. Then each player must search the encounter deck and discard pile for a non-unique troll enemy and add to the staging area if able. I think we are. I think there was a troll in here that we killed earlier. Yeah, hill troll. Okay, flip this over. When Rob and Bob had been defeated, the players have rescued Grimbjorn and the Old from certain death and won the game. So we don't care about questing points anymore. We just have to kill him. So we have to do a lot of damage against him. Okay, so let's go up to 35. The other hill troll is going to attack us too, but we'll deal with that in a bit. Not Treebeard, I know, right? It's alright. We're going to get a new Treebeard. A better Treebeard. 1. Alright, let's spend 4. Place a new Treebeard into play. He is exhausted. Sad. And then we will use Sword of Gondor to get 2 more. Alright. No reason to use Villia right now. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Alright, so we're going to absolutely murder this thing. I will use her to quest for 3. See what the top card is. We don't want that troll. I think that's fine. Actually, we'll just in case, we'll do another 2. Brings up to 5. Because we're going against 5. So we'll do 5 against 5. 6, 7. 7, 8, 9. Sorry, 9. Against our 5 brings up to 4, so we're up to 39. Okay. They're both going to force engage us. Now, what we're going to do is excess damage is going to go onto our threat. So we're going to have the Eagles take this hit. So it's going to be 6. If the attacking enemy is a troll, resolve this card to 1 revealed effect. Ah, shoot. Okay. So 6 defense. Okay, takes out them, but there's no excess damage, which kind of matters. Then, actually, no, it's 1 more because they have a +1 attack. And we have to raise our threat. So it's 40, 41. This troll is going to attack, so it's 42 because one of them gives him +1. He's going to attack. We'll have... I don't know. Northern Tracker take the hit of 5. Move 2 damage tokens from it. There is none. They attack, so it's up to 43. Northern Tracker gets knocked out. Now all we have to do is take out Rob and Bob or whatever the names are, right? So he's at 14, but he gets +1 defense of 15. 16, 17, +2 life. So 17 total. So we got to do 17. So what we'll do is Novel's jump scare. If we get to a certain amount, yeah. I'll explain in a second. All right, so we have to get to 17. So let's raise her threat by 3. Brings it to 46. So now she can attack for 10. That's right. Eowyn can do it once per game. Attack for 10. Going against Rob and Bob. And then Beorn can go for 8. So we're up to 18. Which will murder Rob and Bob dead. So when Rob and Bob has been defeated, you have won the game. So not only is he dead, but then we can do another, what would this be? 12, 13, 14, 15. So we could do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 damage to the hill troll if we wanted to. And knock it out as well, just in case. Yay. Yay. What was our next Villia? Oh, I could put Master of the Fortune. I don't even remember what was left. Oh, Gildor. We didn't have him. There were some decent ones. Jub we could have gotten again. Should have done some more Villias at the end just to get the meat shields. But yeah, that was super strong. Like I said, I like the Nightmare that adds in this third thing and puts Rob and Bob in later on because they were always tough. And now they're like, separate and tough. You got this. Appreciate it, Brad. Just over here, stomping on troll corpses. Yep. Single player victories are usually not easy to come by. Appreciate it. Yeah. Like I said, this deck that I'm using is stupidly strong. So it helps a lot. Like a lot. So that helps a lot. Oh, we got rid of our sacked too. So we could have attacked too because we killed the first troll. How much? I got this. We're at 42 sub points. It needs to hit 75. So however many subs that is. Dude, yeah, I have to do the math. Jenny and the jelly. That was kind of a cool scenario. Yeah. In non-nightmare, it's kind of tough. Because I think they all come in and whatnot. And Rob and Bob was always a tough one to deal with. I think is how I remember it. The Nightmare pack definitely made it more interesting and like harder, but in a good way. But again, this deck is so incredibly strong. So love it. Love it. Turn those lights off before it gets too hot. But yeah, it's a good deck. The one deck. The one deck to rule them all. We also had so many resources. Like when you're really cooking with this deck, this is exactly what it looks like. You just have so much going on, so much resources. Usually Gandalfs don't all come out in the beginning, but it helped us a lot. So, that's cool too. It is cool how the Nightmare decks actually work. I didn't realize they were always strictly a difficulty. Aren't always strictly a difficulty increase. Like usually they make the scenarios interesting. Yeah. That's what I thought too. And some of the early ones are like definitely difficulty increases, but there's a lot of ones later on that just change the way things work, and it's so neat. Are you glad to be diving back into your first love? It feels nice. I'm not gonna lie. It feels nice. I've missed it. And again, like we talked about how it's just nice to not care about just trying to get like content out there constantly, blah, blah, and having like, because right now I'd be trying to like quickly do a second game and it'd be stressful and whatever. And it's like, nah, not anymore, bro. You know what I mean? It's nice. It is nice. Sounds like these. I wish the LCG was still all in print. Yeah. Like Nightmare the games. Yeah, they should not have called them Nightmare. They should have called them like alternative scenarios or something like that. Calling them Nightmare, I think, was a really bad move. Also, like their standard is like harder than most standard games, right? Like there's it's also just weird how they named everything. I think they did a really poor job with that. Well, let me rephrase it. It's not how I would have done it. for whatever that's worth, which is probably worth not much. No, we've talked about this before, but I can't believe this instant motive is out of print on the website, by the way. I know. It's wild to me that they let that stuff go out of print. And I think that's why a lot of people are really hesitant with Marvel Champions right now. Because you're definitely seeing it. I mean, there's a lot of hesitancy around things going out of print, people coming into play for the game, or coming into the game and realizing they can't get anything anymore. And then now, I mean, they can say it isn't supposed to be like an LCG, but it kind of feels like they're doing an LCG tactic right now of, you know, doing like cycles basically. And they're like, oh, you know, your old stuff still works, but not like officially, right? That's LCG, or I'm sorry, TCG. I'm sorry. So I think that's just like upsetting a lot of people. And I think a lot of people are fatigued and tired of it. And they probably needed someone to do the marketing. If only we know somebody. The new reprints are good though. If you don't care about being a completionist, AD20, they are decent. You do need the hero packs though. I think they're harder to get now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So they are decent for sure. And like, again, like the only thing I wish they really would have done is the Hadrim cycle, because they didn't do that, which seems silly to me. But that's the only thing I'm like, eh. Everything else, like, yeah, it's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 13, 14. But I think we've talked about this before. Is like the best scenarios. I mean, they did the vast majority of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's almost like there's a YouTuber out there who might take almost. I mean, I don't know. Not that I applied or anything. And, you know, just saying. Excuse me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Conflict at the Carrick. And the grade, I am a completionist. Lord of the Rings, my greatest entertainment. Love, so I'm sad that everything is legit hard to get. I thank God every night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That I took the big hit early on with this game. And I said, yeah, I'll just buy it all. Like, it's going to be expensive, but I'll just get it. Compared to what it is now, I did not realize at the time I was making a sound investment advice. I thought I was making dumb decisions, as I am one to do. But it turns out it was one of the few times I did not make a dumb decision. Billy, they should have just said we were doing a set rotation, rip the bandit off. Yeah, it's like they don't want to, and it'd just be better if you're just like frank about it. Put off getting the game for so many years. Well, because one of those things they said it's an LCG, and the whole point of LCGs is that it will stay there forever. So you think you have forever. The nightmare stuff, I just knew like that stuff went out of print so often. Which is okay. By the way, this is my fancy new mat from Allplay. We showed it off earlier. Go support them. It's Ian O'Toole design. It's a massive desk mat. Doesn't even fit on here. It's too big. Too big. People who trust the company more. Just be honest, man. Just be honest. And the fact, my tin hat foil theory for a second is that they're saying that they're going to do this whole thing because of design space, and I don't think that's it at all. I think it's a business decision. It makes sense business wise. I'm not even blaming them. Like, it makes sense, but they're hiding behind the guise of it's a design thing. So I think what's going to be bad is that when the new cycle essentially comes around, right, and they change everything, it's not going to be different. And people are going to be like, you said you were doing this because design would be way different, and it's not different. And that's going to be the biggest backfire. That's my biggest worry about all this. And like, if they just would say, hey, we can't keep everything in stock, it's too expensive, people aren't buying enough, people would have been like, nah, maybe I disagree with you, but like, at least I get it. At least you're being honest with me. Now it's like, you know, now can't really trust you. Now I think you're a liar. Print on demand, yeah, it's all, yeah, it's like a company that's been doing the card game twice as long as Marvel Champions is doing that and charging more to make up for the cost, and it seems to be working. Batches so I make, yeah, just figure out, be honest. It's a lack of a true motive, yeah. Yeah. It's sad. It's just sad. Sad D20 sad. Alright, was it 10:30? Hold on. What do I want to play? I am going to play. You know what? We haven't worked on our store in a while. Do I still have it downloaded? My trading card game? Ooh, I don't know if I have it downloaded anymore. Oh, I don't. See if I can install it really fast. I'm not sure my internet will be able to handle it. Actually, no, I can. We're good. All right, give me a few minutes. By minutes, I mean like 3 minutes. Have you thought about doing Magic the Gathering Arena? We've done it before. We could actually do it now. It's been a while. We could do that. I have that downloaded. That'll take less time. Let me just update this. Thing. Actually, no, we can stay in board games. That's fine. It's been a while, so bear with me on this. They have the Final Fantasy stuff on there now? How much do I have to pay? Is it less than $1 billion? Oh boy, what's my email address? Not that. Not that. Update. Okay. Update. I can update. Born in 1942. Oh my god. Okay. Once I fill out my personal information. Okay. Don't tell novels down low. I know, right? Imagine Vivi wrecking up the place. I know. Be amazing. I made a deck that spawns soldiers and dog tokens like lifelink, and the lifelink makes them stronger. I like to call my overwhelming victory deck. Well, we won't tell novels. Less is more, right, chat? Has novels taken over?
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker.
Am I?
You got a quest. If you complete it, you'll get a
Oh yeah, I
reward.
still do color challenges.
Beating color challenges is a great way
Yeah, she's
to
taking
learn
over the
about
PC.
the
She's
game
taking over the Steam
and
Deck.
earn some rewards. But
Which one haven't I done yet?
path to choose?
I'm
I haven't
not
done
just
black.
The
feared,
decision is
I'm
yours.
respected.
We'll learn how to play. Yeah, so she finally learned how to play the Steam Deck. So in doing so, she has been doing that. But she also got a little bookshop, so she's been playing that. All right, I totally remember how to play. But yeah, she got a little bookshop, so she's really happy about that. So that's been good. Destroy a target power less than 2. Oh wait, I don't want this. No, it's an instant. I don't want that. I don't want anything. So Steam Deck is hers now? Got it? Yeah, basically. Can I kill it? Oh, I can't. Can I kill it now? Kill it. With fire. So now I'm like working on trying to get her into the Switch 2. I'm like, I think we need it. Just saying. I tried playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. The game's crazy. I forgot how that works. There goes the internet. Oh, did my internet crash? Oh, I did drop off a bunch of people. The current video is interlaced, but interlaced video is not supported. I don't know what that means. Oh boy, it is having a hard time. Why? Why is it doing so poorly? Holy cow, it is a mess. Why is the video interlaced? I don't know what that means. Alright, now it says good connection. Is it still screen? Is it working on Twitch? Twitch, are you still working? Is it YouTube that's the problem? Why would it suddenly change? Camera failure? No, it suddenly went to a different type of video. Oh, wait. What if I switch to this? Is it actually... Oh, my stream definitely crashed. Why is it interlaced? The current video is interlaced? What the heck does that mean? ChatGPT, fix my problem. Interlaced, but I did nothing. What happened? Yeah, it went to 1080i instead of 1080p, but why? There's no reason for it to do that. Setting, okay. Twitch seems fine. All right, so go to video. Hold on, wait. Go to video, base canvas resolution. Yeah. Yeah, that's the same. Yeah, that's correct. Settings advanced. Settings advanced. Advanced. Videos NV12. Yeah, it's NV12. Yeah, all of it's fine. Hold on. YouTube, I'm gonna end you and see if I can quickly start you again. No longer be live. No, that won't work. Alright. Hold on. I'm gonna try to leave and start a stream again. Alright, so YouTube, a new video is gonna come up. Okay. So you have to go find a new video.